Hey guys, today we'll be looking at the Transformers, Seekers, and Coneheads. And taking a look at these guys in the group shot, you will see they are basically the same mode, variations in colors. But with that being said, I truly do love this mode, especially the alt mode. I think it looks fantastic in a jet mode. But moving forward with this review, let's get a closer look, closer detail at these guys at an individual basis. And starting with Starscream, like I said, you will see the basic same mode on all these guys, so be wary of that. But I do like the detail in it. I do like the colors. I am using the I want to say Earthrise version as opposed to the Studio 86. I didn't really care for the Studio 86's lighter blue. The only thing I can say it does have better is the crown accessories and the cauldrons, whatever you want to call it, that hold up in his cape. But if you're talking about the basic bot, I do think the Earthrise is better than the Studio 86. And moving on to Skywarp here, I love the colors. I definitely love the colors. That silver just really pops off that chest. I like that deep purple, really highlights the black and silver. And like I said, moving on to the back, you will have the same basic scope. If you notice on the wings on the legs, there is no secondary and third color like there is on Starscream. Neither one of the other Seekers have it. Like I said, Starscream will be the only one that does have it. And Thundercracker as well has a very clean look. I like the red and whites on the wings. That blue is just a very, very good. I like it. Just a true blue. That silver definitely helps highlight that. And moving to the back, like I said, I'm going through these guys quickly because to me, basically, the Seekers are all the same thing except for the colors. And like I said, you can see the same sculpted detail on all these guys. And with him as well, just no color on the wings. And as we move on to Dirge here, the Coneheads you'll see will have colors on their knee pads, knee guards, whatever you want to call it. All of them will have that black chest plate. So I like that they did keep it uniform across, and they will have individual wing sets. This is the only, these three have individual, like I said, different molding. As far as the basic bot, everything is the same, but the wings will be sculpted differently. Moving on to Ramjet here, and yeah, definitely, like I said, they do have that different sculpting on the knee pads, different color variations. Have the basic black, does contrast that white beautifully. Gold on the tips of the wings, and like I said, you see the wing difference. The difference on this one and Dirge's is this one has the I guess you would call thrusters or boosters attached to the wings. But yeah, other than that, that is a basic but a major changing point. And the last one to me, the best looking sculpt all around as far as wings, use of the mode is definitely going to be thrust. I love this guy. I love the wings, the gold on the end of the tips of his ears, whatever you want to call them, shoulders. But yeah, the details, all this stuff. I just think he's as far as sculpt goes, the best bot for your buck. And as far as articulation goes, you will get a split about that far. And as far as the arm, you do get a 90, and you will have a full rotation. Wings will get on the way, as you saw as Ramjet and Dirge have. They don't have the wings as big on top, so you have an easier time moving it. No waist articulation at all. You will have that much of a bend before you start hitting the back of the bottom. You do have a leg or thigh swivel, and as far as the arm, you do have a swivel on that as well. Unfortunately, mine are really stiff. I put them out on the shelves and never touch them, so it's basically out of the box. So that's why it's kind of hard to move. It's not broken in just yet. But looking onto the articulation of the head, and yeah, he's gonna have a full range of movement. Like I said, I apologize for the lighting, but yeah, you can see his head does move all the way around, forward, up, down, left, right. And taking a look at the Seekers, they look great together. I like the way these colors bounce off each other. These guys looking like they're coming out of my Saturday morning cartoon. I think these are great representations. I like the looks of these guys, and looking at the alt modes of all these guys from the top geared in an aerial view, and you can see the different details, the scopes, the colors. The one thing I did notice is the Seekers have the Decepticon logos facing forward, and all the Coneheads have them facing backwards. So I wish they would have been more uniform where that goes. But as far as the jet modes, the alt modes, I think these are all beautifully, beautifully done. Like I said, I'm very happy to have these guys in my collection. And moving on to the group picture of the Coneheads, and like I said, I think these guys do go a little bit more uniform together, knowing they have the same color chest plates, tip of the, like I said, the shoulder cauldrons, whatever you want to call it, just being a gold with that red triangle. And like I said, it just looks more uniform. But like I said, I know they are going for the colors that you saw in your animation. So an all-around good job with all these guys. And taking a look at these guys as far as their flying mode, or whatever, alt mode, but in the air, if you guys got any kind of stands, here you go. And like I said, once again, to me, thrust seems to be the best, most detailed. I do love the way Thundercracker looks in alt mode. Those colors just really bounce with that black highlighted tail wings. And like I said, you notice thrust does not have none, neither do Dirge, and Ramjet doesn't have them either. So kind of different. But yeah, like I said, moving on to Starscream, the primary guy, I would imagine in most people's collection, looking great. Ramjet himself looking good as well. And yeah, like I said, just beautifully sculpted. All 6 of these guys, just, they look amazing, fantastic. And I do like that secondary white on Ramjet's tail wings. But yeah, last thing I gotta say, if you could find them, thankfully Dirge got re-released in Evolution. Ramjet's gonna re-release. The only one that we're gonna be looking for on the re-release is Thrust, but you can go out there and find them, even on the secondary market. Right now, they're not too far above retail. See you later, guys.